Right. Getting the stream set up here. Let's load in. Got a lot of changes I want to go through. Make sure my audio's, yep, audio's coming through to there. 1 second here. Looks like we are good to go on both. There we go. Okay. I made some pretty significant changes since the last live, and I apologize for that. I won't make a habit of that. But I was testing, and I'll have to give credit to the individual that I found it on YouTube through, which was getting sunken highways going. And I really liked the design, so I went ahead and tested it over on this end, just to see if I could get it to lay out correctly and what issues I'd run into. And it's obviously going, pretty much nowhere over here. And then I was like, okay, well, let me start getting it set up more going through our downtown. So at one point in a few of the videos, I mentioned that I was going to actually tear up this whole section here and make it more of a downtown. So I know many of you were asking, like, where is your downtown? I mean, I've got a little pocket up here. I got a little pocket kind of going through this main corridor, but I don't have a true downtown. So that is what this area eventually will be. And I was like, okay, well, before I just plunk down some big buildings and get going, I figured I would try and make the traffic less of an issue. So we have this main corridor highway coming through. We've got this off ramp here that syncs up going straight through downtown, and it's not done, which is why I didn't want to finish it. I wanted to at least do some on cam with you guys, but get kind of it started. Make sure I get the process down for the most part, because obviously we're going to still run into issues. But at least get the idea of how to actually do it. And then I've got some thinking to do here. Like it could come straight and out this way, or it could actually curve in and connect here. I don't really know that one or the other matter. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm still not, as far as thinking that process through, I haven't gotten there yet. The other piece I've got is the rail. It comes in, we've got a little downtown station here. I believe I did that on one of the lives previously. So what's going on, Austin? How's it going, man? Yeah, so we've got this train station here, kind of more central to the city. And then we loop back over here. We've got pretty much the same on this end over here, and then the same in this general vicinity. I think this cargo terminal is actually starting to really do some work for us, which is good. What else? We got this guy doing, check that out, 826 passengers waiting. Well, I can't play actually because I've got my whole half of my map undone. But yeah, it'd be cool to see how that turns out. That's amazing. I didn't realize I had that many passengers waiting. So that rocks. Okay, so I guess where I was going with the train is, okay, so let's just say we loop it back around. We can have a wide turn in here and come around the back of here. And then we can do two different directions. We have one going straight somewhere for future expansion, and then have maybe a curve coming downtown somewhere in here. I don't know where room will fit, but that was another consideration I had, is make that rail come straight through our downtown corridor here with a couple of stops, a couple of train stops, and then catch up however we end up doing that. And I'm not, what would be the word? Ignoring the fact that I have all of these, you know, things going on here. I think obviously trying to get my city traffic in, I don't know, tip-top shape. I have created some problems. Long story long on that. But anyway, so I think what we'll do for now, and this might be a slower episode, is kind of finish out this. I don't know if we'll get as far as figuring out where it goes because it does take a while to build. Um, I'm kind of inclined just to have it go straight up into maybe this corridor here and then figure out the rest of the highway going one way or the other and not having it buried anymore at that about this point here, our last major. I have this one too. It's a little bit further closer, I should say. I'm gonna have to move some schools and things like that, which is why I didn't take it any further. Um, and I said, how it's man? I didn't even type it right. My brain's not with me. It's going, man. Gosh, can't type today. Uh, my power went out in the place I'm staying earlier. Kind of had to run out to do a few things and make a call for work and coming back. It's a little bit of a mental struggle, if to say the least, I guess, here. Just realized we do have this major highway, a major road on the outside here going around. And I kind of want to loop it into this, but then I'm realizing this is a one-way going the complete opposite direction. So we do need to solve that, whether it be we delete it or we make it go one way the whole way at a certain point. I don't know. So that's one consideration. But let's look at the highway. So we've got 2 lanes, opposite directions going underneath, and we have what I really liked about this was the cool off and on ramps that are buried inside. And then because it's buried down, you have the ability to have cross traffic still. So you're not losing your footprint with that. I don't know, just when I saw it, I really liked the idea of it. Now, in the tutorial that I watched, it was about 144 meters, and I changed my measurements to match just so I understood what they were doing. I used the yards to start with, and I have switched to meters just to match up the settings, and there's not really a need to have a street every 144. In fact, I ended up tying them into the major corridors that I had existing. And then certain places I kind of measured it out. Now, this is also not a flat area, so the measurements are off. And you can see that at some points it's not, perpendicular exactly, and that's just the nature of, it's not a perfectly flat location. And there's gonna be mistakes made by me, obviously, too, so you've got that to deal with. But in fact, I think this might need to be looked at because that looks like it's too close. Let me see if I can do anything with these guys. We do 4 lane. Yeah, okay, so you can move them out over there. I think that's. Should I go one more out? I feel like they're starting to go too far in. I might have to redraw them. Don't want upgrade. Started running into this problem at 1.2 because of the hill. It's not an exact 90 degree, and I kept running into it with the next one and the next one and the next one, unfortunately. Being that one's slightly off. I think that's the other problem. So we go 90 and 90 here. That looks straighter. I'm wondering if that one. But let me fix these two, and then we can keep going on the lower areas. So we got tag it here to do this. There's 90. Yeah, you can see that oh, there's 90. It's just ever so slight. Let me zoom in and see if I can get closer. I don't think that right side we're gonna hit the 90. So I'm gonna go a little to the right then if that's the case, because we were coming in too far. It's the hill that's causing that, I believe. Okay, so there's that. And then what I was gonna do now is figure out the next exit and entrance. So we've got a left lane exit here. There's an entrance here. Which way are we going? We're going in. So it's an entrance here on this side. So I need an exit probably here is what I'm guessing. So what we can do is let's come in with this. We did need to lower this down. So it was a lower here down to 40%. So this little section here, I think it's 40 and then this is like 20. Just this section here needs to be lowered down. Like 3, I think it was. So we go right click 1. That was 3 altogether because that was probably too much strength. I think it was. I can go 50% now, and I'll do brush size 40, and then so that's probably too big even. So I'm gonna spread this out. You can see, and now it's just going awry. Oh, we're gonna do that again. We're gonna come here. We're gonna go down to 30, let's say. Kind of like there. I want that lower piece, and I want to carry it. Perfect. I want it to actually stay lower. This may not work exactly how it was, but it looks close. I don't know if I did that right. Let me see what the road looks like coming down. So we come here, we're going to exit. We're going to actually go up. So we're starting at 0, which would be like here. And then I'm going to go to 10 meters. I definitely don't like what I'm seeing. So it's supposed to be. So here's what I don't want. See how it's got 2 lights there? One in front right here, and then it's got this one over here. It should not look like that. We should look like this one here. Sorry, this one here, where it merges all into one light. And not here, but more in like the corners. All right, let's try it again. These are the issues that I just kept running into over and over, and it just takes patience, which I don't obviously have if you guys have been watching my videos. Looks the same to you. Yeah, right. It's been lots of tearing up, man. I want that. It almost looked right, and then I moved it. I think we're gonna have to come down, unfortunately. Still did it wrong. There we go. That's it. Essentially that. It's kind of curved though. Can I come here? Doesn't look quite the same. What if I do a curve, but I start here? I curve up. I didn't do this on the last view, but that doesn't look terrible. I will have to make the direction go differently. So it's part of the same light. Let's try that and see how that works. Okay, and then what we do here was a little trick I noticed. They did a connection across. And then you take the 3-lane and then you upgrade essentially one side. And you see that lane coming in over here? I'm gonna hit it and save it. Okay, so now you've got a 3rd lane as an exit lane, and it only started right here, which is, I mean, just that was so awesome to watch that. So then you've got this lane here. Come on, get off there. Got this lane here, and take it and match it. I'm gonna actually delete my middle lane. And then there. Okay, so like, you see it how it opens up a 3rd lane, and that's your exit lane comes up. We do need to get rid of the crosswalks. I don't know if that's gonna help us, but yeah, crosswalks gotten rid of. We'll have to figure all the crosswalking out and that sort of thing, but okay, so there's that one, and then we've got to change direction. I think it's going the right way. It's coming up here. We gotta do the other side now. So we're gonna go back to the direction. Let's see this one. By the way, if you're watching, say hello in chat, and let's get a street named after you if you don't already have one. Or just say hi and let us know if you're playing the game yourself. I don't know, but that looks semi-decent. All right, and then we'll do the same thing again. We'll come across. Right. I should have done them at the same time so that they were even on this. Like that. And then we've got this. Well, see, that's what I get for trying to think I got it, and then I mess it up. If I go that way, it's the wrong direction, but it actually worked. And that's okay. I think I can update it now. So if I come back to this, I just click over it and then upgrade it, and it should work fine. Perfect. And then delete the center. So we've got 3 links coming in, then it merges over here, just like you'd see kind of how naturally it would work. Okay, so then let me just run through what we've got here. We've got major street. Okay, so we got 2 major streets, one here, and that is an on-ramp for the right, or an off-ramp for the right, I should say. And you got one here, where it's an on-ramp. And you got one here, so we need one more major street here, I think, going the opposite was my theory. I'm sure some of this may have to change, but so let's bring things down. So this is where it kind of gets complicated. We delete here, we delete here, we delete here, we delete there. We delete all of this. All right. And then I'll take our tool, and I'm just going to try and carry, because it's not flat, this has been probably the hardest piece for me, because it's going downhill, right? And so at this point right here, let's say you want a bridge to come over it, you want to make sure you're down low enough. Like right now, we're basically raising up because it's coming higher, so I got to go down again. And the tutorial, it was showing it goes down 8. I don't quite know that we're 8 at this point. Saying 8 meters below. We're basically flat almost right there. All right, so then we'll have to probably bring it down further the further we get out on this one. I almost think needs to be lower. Okay, so we take this guy here and we right click. We're at strength 30%. Right click one. I wasn't right clicking that whole way. I only right clicked one blink and it did all that. I don't know if that was my mouse or if that was the game throwing wonks at me. All right, so let's flatten it back. Say that I think the least fun of this is probably this part here, because the terrain tool does not work as well as it should. I mean, I'm making an excuse the terrain tool doesn't work as it should. I mean, I'm just terrible at it, but it doesn't work as it should for me. Let's put it that way. And I flatten it all in. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to go down again. So we come back. I just click once, click twice. So now it's working kind of how I'd expect it. And then now we flatten everything to that level. Yeah, it's probably about what I would hope for. I think right about here. Let's go like here. Yeah, we'll take that difference. That might be too deep, but it will average out here in a second. See how high we are now? Okay, so where's our major streets at? So we're probably gonna come across here. So yeah, like right in here, we probably need to go down further again. So we'll come here, bam. Got like right there. Man, that's really low. And it's probably about right there, no? And then just go lower here as well. Okay, so then here, let's go 1, 2, 3. Looks about right. And then just smooth it out. And so you do just enough to not take away the flat spot. See, that's too much right there. I gotta iron that back out. You want enough where you can pull a road across here, but have it kind of tucked up underneath just slightly that road. I have to delete that actually right there, that little nub. And down like this. Here. Okay, so all of this looks about what I would want. And I need to make sure this level comes back slightly. Don't have one here like I have one here. So that might not be a very good idea of what I need. That's okay. We can figure that out. Okay, let's see, come back. That's too far. Okay, so that's about right. And then here needs to come back. And here needs to come back. Forward. Kind of like this. I think we're getting there. And come back slightly on this side. Might have done that too far, but let's find out. All right, and then now that that is done, we put streets back. So then we come back to 4 lanes from here. I'm gonna actually do it straight on this way. To 90. Man, we're getting the same wonky where it's not 90 and 90 now. So I'm gonna error to the outside. And then I'm gonna come to this one, We got 92, 90. There we go. That one's perfect. I'm going to the outside on that one. The last one, that's 90. Can't tell on the other one. There to the outside. Okay. And it looks about right. You can see a little bit off, but it looks about right. Okay, and then we got this side to come back up. 90. 90, that one's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so the only thing we want to check, we don't want the roads to dip down in the middle. And they're looking like they're good on that side. This dips right here. You see the dip? I don't know that that'll cause us. Oh, we might have to redo that. Let's just see how much. Yeah, we can redo that section there. So if you see that, if you ever try this, just bring it out a little bit further in that section. And come back. And usually that makes it flat. And then if you don't like what you see as far as the land part here, you can usually just take it back down and it'll meet the wall. Now, if you go too far in that wall, it'll bring the earth forward and it looks quite bad. Now, I've had other sections. Hello, helicopter. Oh, flying, look like a bee almost, right in the middle of the screen. So some of these won't let you get up to the wall, like this side's not letting me. I don't know that it really matters to me. But you can pull the road across, and a lot of times at that point you can edit that stuff. So let's fix our, I want to pull this, oh, oops, not what I meant to do. What's going on? Why is it building up? So something's up now. If I go brush size smaller, I think it's seeing the wrong button. It's flatten tool and it's bring it up. How bizarre is that, man? I was on the flatten tool too. Okay, so then now let's bring brush size bigger. All right, so that's what I was trying to do, is bring the whole thing forward slightly, and then we can make it go a little smoother down like that, so you can't really see it. And then we'll smooth this out. Now what else we got? What else we got? That's probably it. So we'll just drag it to the very end of there. Okay, so now go back to the highway. We go 2 lanes. We go parallel, and then we go down to 0.25. So I start on 1, come in this direction, we'll just mirror it, which is awesome. And then it's kind of eyeball guessing for me. I mean, sometimes the 180 is enough, but it's going down a hill, so you got to kind of see that that matches. Now I feel like I do a little more on one side than the other. So if I unselect there, I can kind of angle it. I didn't mean to click that. I think I clicked too soon. Sorry, let me try it one more time. I'm going to turn them on. Come down, turn it off. If I turn it off, I just have a little more control. So I'm going to come in somewhere right around here, and it's still 180. Okay, so that builds that, and then now we've got our crossroads to finish out. So we could connect all of these. What I know what I care about is, say, this one here. It's not quite, it doesn't quite match up, but I thought it did. How infuriating is that? Okay, let me turn off this. There's 90. It's bizarre. Okay, so there's one crossing here. I've got that one. Do we have another one in the middle? I thought we had one more, but I guess not. Okay, so then let's work on this one. We've got an exit, so now we need an enter, but it's gonna go that way, so we need to actually push it forward. Still some more, so we got a little more to work on here. We got to do this here. That's smoothing it. I don't want to smooth it out. I want to push. Okay. That is a bus stop we need to fix. Okay, so now we got the exits to think about, which would be here. And we don't care about paralleling. So let's see. We did here down to 0, which it is going down to 0. I don't know how that looks, but let's try that. Looks all right. I don't know if it's better to do it like we have it here, or if the other one's where it comes off more the middle. I'll just line it up on the other side, going up to 10. This might be where we run into a problem, where we had to do 2 different directions. I don't think it too steep. All right, so let's do it the long way first. Don't want it to mirror. I want it to be here. Then we can pull it in. We go down to what if we come more center and go down? I think we'll have to do. Oh, I remember now. I remember what we did differently. I just forgot something. So you take 3 lanes and you upgrade the road to 3 lanes on the inside, and then upgrade the road to 3 lanes on the inside. It gives you more room. And now you have access to hit it. So we have to do the other road that way too if we want to make it symmetrical. So now we can start 1 lane and exit here. Straight, not parallel. Yeah, turned off. Now I think we can come in from here, going down. We could probably even make it it's not terrible. All right, and then now we take one over across. We do an upgrade to 3 lanes to be outside, 1 lane here, and straight to here, and then we just make it straight. Can't do it from there, so let's go again. We're gonna kill that. So I'm gonna redo this road here. Can I upgrade it? Now I gotta write over it. Almost. There. That's the crosswalk in? I can't really tell if that's what that is or not. It doesn't look like it's a crosswalk, but it could just be a graphic. Yeah, so it's not. Okay, so then now I've got the opposite here as we have there. I'm going to assume the reason the way this fit was that he didn't have exits and entrances at the same as to alleviate a bottleneck of traffic all through one. So that's kind of what I followed as separating the on-ramps and the off-ramp intersections. Um, kind of want to figure out what the connection here is going to look like. So we've got kind of a feeder road way out here, which is enough outwards that I mean, it kind of comes down all the way. So I like the distance on that one. This here is getting really close. Well, I could turn it at the move large plaza, which is fine. What if we do this? Can I bulldoze all of you, all of you, you, move, and there we go. Put you there. Are you kidding me? Is it just slightly off? What's going on with the way? Yeah, it's just slightly off. I guess the road. It's straight though, at one right side. And it wants to go crooked. Oh, because Navajo's crooked. What if I redid Navajo to make it perpendicular? We go straight across 90. That's a much bigger road. Hold on. I want to make sure it's the same as what's there. So we come straight across 90. Now, I know where all these businesses. To move you here. Yes. Okay, we got that. And then in turn, we can move parking on the outside. And we can probably get rid of all of these guys here. Gone, gone, gone. Man, I had a really interesting idea with that, but it didn't work out. All right, and then olive. Where should my olive? You were gonna go for now. I got this post office. Stored mail. Interesting. Well, obviously the road's required now. I wonder what stored mail does, because that's supposed to have just been working on its own. So let's move you to somewhere over here, maybe? All right, let's do this. We will delete these guys. Take you, move you right there for now. Okay, and we got the school, which we can push down into here, maybe. All right, so then we will delete. And this is like, no joke, I feel like open heart surgery on the world, man. I feel like I am just killing 90% of what we've done to make this work, but hopefully when we create that downtown area, it'll all be worth it. Because I know I've done these where before, like I've moved things, and then once I moved it, I'm like, oh man, I should have done more work prior, and I'd wished I had done it, and then I didn't, and it was really hard to make it work at that point. Yeah, they are, man. There's quite a few that are coming up, even in the middle of the city too. I think we planted a whole bunch in this area too for our, was it Rockstar? What was he? Film actor mansion too, all in that area. I wonder if I can throw in some more. Let's see. While you say it, let's see some more spruce. More spruce in here. Get this area covered. I want him to live in the trees, man. This whole area is gonna be trees. Cool. What else? What's going on, Sana? Followed you back on X. On X? You're talking about on like Twitter? I need to look at Twitter. I haven't actually logged into that thing in a while. Is that what you're talking about though? I hope you caught that message and didn't just leave. I have a message from Sana on Twitch, and he's like, "You didn't follow me back on X," and I think he meant Twitter. And the same thing. It's obviously changed to X, but again, I'm absolutely terrible with media, so with social. So do hit me up if I haven't followed you back. The next time you join, I will make it a mission to do so. Okay, so we've got that pulled back now. I almost feel like we did ourselves kind of dirty by having this big road so close to the highway. We could lower it down to the smaller one, even move it back further. I really don't want to solve all that problem right now. I think I just want to solve this problem for what it's worth. So what if we did a connection straight through here all the way through, and we did it with a, I don't know if we need a major road. Could probably do like this. 91, there's 90. There we go. Put it down and then see what I like about it or what I don't like about it. So then I come through here. Trying to make it 90 degrees there. Okay, and then I think instead we'd take this road and draw it through and then kill that business, but I'm not doing all that right now. So let's see. That's a smaller road. I think I might just go full turn. Could we come straight out? In fact, let's do this. Let's delete you here. Don't really care about that. I'm gonna delete you there. And then if we come here, can I do a 180? Yeah, like that to there. Perfect. And then that we could just take straight across and then make this road not so close to there. But now we've got that piece done. And then on here, I almost want to say we may not have this road stay, but I'm going to leave it for now. Because it doesn't look like we have a major crossing except for here. We have this one here, but I'm not crossing the highway there, I don't think, ever. We could eventually, but I don't. Oh, we could go under, actually. We could make that go under. That might be possible. I don't know if I can connect in here, though. I think it's probably too close. Trying to think what would be. Okay, I'm thinking 10 steps too far forward, and it's going to make everything take forever. So, Castle Ruins, we are going to move you yet again, sir. Okay, so on this side, let's continue our same plans with this road. And here to 180. So you're going to give me my lines. I'll come to here. And then we'll make this road come out there. Okay, so that's lined up. I need to fix that a little bit, make it prettier, but we'll worry about that. And then all of these roads, do we want to connect these in? Here's my worry is every time I connect a road in, if we don't use it, it's just another intersection. Which means stopping. They are connected, but let's see. Okay, and then we got this side to come through. So 90 and 180. Guess we have to bulldoze what would have been a nastily big tower. Let's see. Just gonna bring it all the way down. That looks right. How much further can I go? I can go to here at least. All right, now let's do some more destruction. And kill all of this for now. Then okay. All these guys here. And then perfect. Perfect. And there was one more street right there, and that's where I was going to end it. I want to make that smoother. In fact, I probably need to delete a little bit of this here. And let's smooth out the bit. So we'll take you, soften you out there. And that's, oh, actually, we're probably going to have to bring that back a little bit. Now we'll soften it. Same thing here. This might need to be a little TLC down the road, but there. Okay. In fact, what we could do, we push this back. And then we soften some more. All right. And then we got this guy here. Down to, what the heck? Why isn't it straight? There, straight. And so now we got this cemetery to think about and all of this to bring down. Really just need to move it left. So what we could do is continue this road down just like we have it. In fact, we'll do that and tie it into here. Oh, did that wrong. Dead center. Why are you being difficult? And it's 90. 90. I don't know why that was so hard, but okay. All right, and then on this one, we'll just literally move them down enough to get some space. So we move you. How about, sure, how about there? You move to there. And then we're going to delete this road. And then we'll take this road here, Can I come through that? It will not let me. Because I got that, and I probably need to fix some of this, don't I? So let's push you back. Just trying to make this a little flatter at one point, and I think it made it worse, not better, unfortunately. So we can do a little bit of that. See, it's really high up around here. No. Oh. All right, and then when we start making buildings in that area, we'll definitely have to see what we can do on. All right, and then now we do this, and 180. 90 all the way, maybe go into it all the way to here. We had one little hump area here that might eventually cause a problem, but I think it's okay for now. You can connect 180. That road is slightly off. And that's going to have to be that way, unfortunately. And this road doesn't meet that one. 180. 180. And then now we need to finish the highway down. So we need to figure out all of this business, which means these guys might need to move as well. I really like the idea of not making that decision. Like I didn't really want to make it, nor do I want to make it. I mean, I just, we just strategically planted a geothermal plant over here. And we have 2 of those running. We have one over here too, right? Or did I move that? Oh, we have one here. We got one here, and we have one here that's powered off. Oh, they're all powered on. Doing on power right now. We're selling everything. We are exporting 583 megawatts. Service fee is only 14, 1.4. Killed a bunch of stuff, so maybe that's why our taxes are down. I actually haven't hit play since I tore this up, except for like a brief moment when I was showing you guys over there by accident. Okay, so we've got more room here to play with, but we need to figure out what we're doing here. I've got an intersection built already here, which I could technically demolish and move. Now, we also have these. We cannot move these guys because they're actually on a grain area. So the other thing we could do is technically leave some of this. Maybe move the highway up. Man, but you're going to have a real big U in that if you're going to do that. Fire station's there, which covers all of this. Fire stations are loud, so I tried putting it away from residents, which is why it's where it's at. What I don't want to do is keep it on the opposite side of the highway going to the end of this. We could put it here, but eventually we're coming right through that area. And then the school being the same thing, we could put the school over here too, which we have one right smack there. It's just we have so many kids. And if I move the school here, it's going to be right up against where I'm coming. And I hate to move it to move it. We can maybe put it in this area. We have one right there too, though. It's just amazing that there are that many kids for this. So we're no district on that one. So at this point right now, it wouldn't matter. But yeah, I could essentially move it to within inside like an inner square over here. It's pretty big. Let me just see if it fits. I hate testing by deleting, but Actually, yeah, it was this one I was going to delete anyway. It's not this one. Am I going through all of this to move it anyway? I don't think it's going to fit there. No, man, it is just barely not there, too big. Can make the back street further out. I don't like that location, it doesn't fit. We can do along here, which we already have one right there. We're getting further away from the point. Could do right here, actually, would be a pretty decent spot. It's pretty close. We already have a school there. It's like no right answer to this, literally. Because we got two schools literally in the spot that we want to move this school to. What we could see about doing is just moving it over here next to this guy. Problem is, honestly, I think all of this area right here is actually going to be your on-ramp. It's really anything in this area that we have now is probably best moved. So for that reason, what does it cost to move it? Good gosh. Okay, so it's expensive. So where else is a school needed? Can we just repurpose this guy? Yeah, these back areas over here are pretty neat anyway. So there's one needed over here. Actually, how much? That one's cool too. Okay, so we can put it back over there. We'll just repurpose it for now, and then we can build another one when we need it up there. So we'll repurpose you on, say, maybe like this main drag here. I kind of like that. I got that pothole to fill in. Let's do right there. Okay, so we got the school taken care of. Fire station is another concern. We've got nice things to live next to, and we've got some police stations that are noisy and a park maintenance depot. We could put him. I don't think he'll fit in this section here, but let's see. If we put him right, yeah, he won't fit that way, but he might fit sideways. So if we come through, I'll leave a little space for that fire station. What if we did 90-90? What if we did a cross street like that? Come straight down, just go straight through. Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking, through those two incinerators. One, come on, really? I want to go up that, there we go. It's just slightly too big, like just slightly. All right, I mean, the only thing I can do is probably go out here. Having all these things next to each other, I'm sure to regret something in that, but how about we put it like for now? Okay. Yeah, so I think you're right. You're saying straight through like here. My only concern is all of this mumble jumble right here. I might have to kind of redo it. I really don't need like this intersection if I'm going to build a whole new one here anyway, but that's kind of where the connection would be. We could push these roads slightly up and get away from this being so close as well was the idea. So then that being said, maybe we move the incinerators over here somewhere. We've got some room. No, we have no room there. We have some room maybe this direction. We wanted to make a, what do you call it, a train stop over there. So probably need to push on the other side. Let's see if we can do that. How would we do? We got this train deal here. What if I made him go higher? He already looks like he's going higher through here. And then bring the streets under him. So I'm going to delete all of this. Well, clearly I can't delete them. Can I delete you? Want big swath of earth. Want to flatten all of that. How do I get what looks like a cover over that guy off? Looks kind of weird, doesn't it? I think I gotta go underground, delete underground. Yeah, maybe, here we go. Just takes a brain cell or two, and then I get it. Gotta have those things fire up. Takes a little time. All right, so we got that. Now we go back over ground. We got our flattening tool. Let's flatten you out. Perfect. And then flatten you out a little bit here. I don't care if it slopes down eventually. This side could probably just go flat to the edge. Okay. All right, I'm gonna work with a little bit more down here. Realizing those incinerators are going to take up quite a bit of room. It's good enough for now. Okay, and then we do the train can come through here. Oh, snap. Okay. My wife and I are meeting to go to a pub here shortly, so I might have to cut the string. Oh. All right. So then we're going to drag this guy straight down. It's a little bit bigger of a street than I think this area needs, but I'm just hate traffic. I just don't want to deal with it. And then there, okay, and then now that that's done, maybe we do one more street to kind of show us what it would look like with the streets crossing. So if we come in here, I'm not actually not do that big of a street. I don't need mega streets all the way through here. I was a little overzealous on that. So we come through, we can do that. And then one more straight through. There. All right, and then this guy is a major thoroughfare, so we'll make him the bigger street. And there, okay, now we've got all that done. So then now, train. What did we go under? As opposed to over. Train. Is it a dual track? I can't. It looks like a single. Actually, no, it's dual. Okay, so then train. It looks like it's actually coming up there, so let's not do the up. And then train. Then we go down. So I go down to there. And curve. It's under 10. Why is it? telling me it can't do it. I don't think it's deep enough. Okay, so 10 is not deep enough. So we will come back. One second. All right, so then we take the train. We're here. We're going to go down 2 times. We need to start at 0. Down twice. And then we put it on the curve, which we've got it on. What in the absolute hell? Why is the road a problem? Maybe, oh. All right, we can do there, and then now we're past it. Then we come to, say, here. And then we come back up. I mean, it's not perfect, but, you know, it gets the job done. All right, and then now we've got our fancy schmancy moves to do. We've got this guy to move. We could probably put him. Yeah, they don't like that at all, do they? I'll come over here then. So we could do. Man, no, that was the area I was going to build the train area. I keep trying to go back to it. So we could put it maybe one on this side, one on the other. So it's like a little room, one there. And then move. And one will put in between them. There. Do we have enough room to put our... I don't think we will. No. Oh, it has to be over water, though. That's going to be another problem. So we need to move that over water. So where... Some water right here. Some water right here. Some water right there, which we don't own. Why don't we do, hold on, so we got that spot, we got a spot right here, which we don't really have access to, that's on water. I kind of like that spot better, personally. I don't want to put my industry too far out there. So let me look at what... this looks like. So then, no. If we did, so here we move. Oh, it's the other side of this area. So it's here. I guess my only worry would be, are we ever going to work with this intersection? And probably will, so that would make more sense then. Or best case would be way over here in the middle of nowhere, which probably is what we need to do. Let's buy another spot. And we'll do that one. Which means we'll need to connect to it somehow. Okay. And then can I just put it right over the spot? Wait, did I not purchase? I think I need one more, or at least one more. spot. It was that one, I think, that I needed. All right, and then now let's try it again. You move, and where's the road side? The road side's that way. So we could do it like this. But it can't literally be in water. It has to have ground. So we can just cover up said river. Nothing like butchering nature for power. It's never been done in the history of the universe. Power comes first, you heathens. Alright, so then now we do the road, which is which side again? There it is, that side. So I'm going to face it this way, thinking that's what I want. I'm going to go with that. What the heck? I don't guess it can place it without having a road? Hold on, where is the road? It's this side, right? That's the back. That should be... No, it's this side. It's the road. Overlapping. What are you overlapping? Overlapping items. What am I overlapping? I'm not overlapping that. Are you kidding me? Ugh. What am I overlapping there? Did I just bonk something? I don't get why it's being so hateful. I mean, I can move those power lines underground. I don't really care. That's fine. In fact, most of the other ones are already done that way anyway. I mean, all I wanted to do was build a highway. You know, I didn't want to work with power. I just wanted to build a highway. Do you see all the crud that you got to go through to get just one thing done? Makes the game fun. Makes it fun. I keep telling myself that at times. Makes the game fun. There you go. All right, we got power underneath the ground, so that should not create a problem. Mr. AI telling me it's a problem. Let's see if that solves the day problems. So then overlapping. We're still overlapping nothing, literally. There's a rail there. Let me just strategically find a random spot. It still says overlapping there. Here it says overlapping, so it doesn't... If I put a road down, I wonder if it likes that. I don't know where that spot was, though, to put the road down. Move it so it's like right there, maybe. So we'll do... I'm guessing. So let's go here. Overlapping. What? No. The problem is just overlapping right now. I don't know what could be overlapping. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, there is a way we could keep this here. I mean, I don't know if I want to, but another thermal plant there. Let's just move. Oh, man. What are the odds that the one place we come back through is the hood? We're going to demolish the hood. Our last resort avenue gets destroyed in this process, by the way. Oh, man. I kind of feel bad about that. It was not intentional. All right, so we're going to kill a bunch of houses. All of this is gonna have to go. I feel like I'm just wasting money, but I don't really want to worry about where I'm moving these to be honest. All right, so there's that. Let's kick this stuff out. Oh, Austin, are you still with me? I don't know if you saw the tourist trap that I created. Did you see that yet? Let me know if you're still around and I'll swing over that way. Show it to you. Let's see. So now we need to probably put this underground too. That's going to be a problem. So if we come here, so the you. That one's fine. All right, and then we go power from you. Was there something over here it was going to? Oh man. I don't know. I'll put it to there, I guess. Yeah, okay. So this area over here, we kept talking about making something out of it. I don't know how much of this you've seen, but I ended up having to put a police quarters there, which is the one thing I wasn't really wanting, but there was some crime happening in this other area over here. But essentially, we got the Ferris wheel, we got this medieval castle, and then we kind of got a whole bunch of like little housing going here. Trying to get some businesses, but I'm working through whether or not I like what's there. Because like I don't want a pharmaceutical company. I'd rather have like toy shops kind of cool. Nonsense vintage. That's cool. Um, this one serves beverages, which is rock on right there. Yeah. More beverages. Plastics. No, I don't know about that one. This was like a, what are you? Electronics. All right, I'm not gonna dog on an electronics shop, but that's kind of a weird. Wingbacks. It'd be kind of cool if that was a wing joint. Anyway, but the whole point would be like, they come here to eat and shop and all of that. So I'm trying to figure out how to make it kind of a shopping strip, if you will, and then have hotels and motels and see if I could strategically make those kind of pop up. We do have our rock musician mansion too. Put there a little run path behind his house along the beach. Yeah, I think that was pretty much gamut on one, but figured I'd show it. I was kind of proud of that castle, the idea of that. That was one of our, I think it was one of these guys. No, I think actually maybe it was one of these guys. Here somewhere. I don't know. No, I guess it was an achievement thing. No, is this guy here? Where's the castle at? I don't remember where I got the castle from. Grand Hotel. I guess the castle was one of these. I don't know. Don't get me lying. Oil refinery. We got that still to choose from. Yeah, there you go. So now you've seen it. All right. So We need to make some more streets. Probably just need one here going across. So let's do the connections. Not following the guide, but let's see what it looks like. Come across. Can I go 90 degrees? Dang it. Is there. And then we got this one here. All right, and then now we would take the 4-lane road, come south. Perfect. 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 4-lane road. Make sure I got that on the right spot. There we go. And there. All right, so I got 2 here. And then now, still think we're gonna have to move them. Oh, I got that to fix. I didn't do that right. It used to come back the other way. Let me do that real quick while I'm thinking about it. You come. I don't like how it's moving it on me. There we go. And once we got down, man, this whole thing is just a cluster. I'll have to break this up clearly. And you're gonna have to go underground. I'll do. So then we can do get another intersection here. Let's see. We only need a 3 side, really. What do we have? We can probably just redo that one. Like this. Here, though, like it's going into those two. I mean, I could tier these guys coming this direction, but I need to move you. But it literally would come straight through there. Used to be like essentially here. I really got to figure out a way to move that guy. I don't understand why this spot doesn't work. You see, I don't think this was the problem. Let's just make sure there's nothing underground. Move over, overlapping. Doesn't let me do it. Well, I'm glad that you're. It is super slow, and I'm trying to keep it interesting, but it's like fighting like this doesn't make it so. Let me try it over here. It's like golf. I love it, and I hate it at the same time. I hate being compared to golf. Uh, it still says overlapping items on this. I don't want the what? Um, that's outside my boundaries. I wonder if it's just that I have like an attachment on this that's killing me. They're expensive, so it's like I don't want to just delete it. What other water? Anything like way up north? If I move, come up this way. It still says overlapping. No matter where I go with this sucker, it says overlapping. I might try the geothermal plant. I mean, is this a headache that I could care less about? Power. You guys are $1 million. I got 173 million. Do I care about a million? I guess at this point, I mean, just bulldoze you and be done with it. Fortunately, I think that's the vote. We're done. It's going. It's gone. It's going. Yes. What the hell? Ah, see, I think it glitched. I think that unit has glitched. Oh, finally went. Okay. And there, we're gonna delete all of you. We got a whole bunch of power problems now, so let's solve all of this. I would probably have to build another one. And it's not that we need it, but it actually makes us moony. It makes us that moony. This guy's not even connected into the grid now. Let's fix that. Okay, connect you to into can't connect there. We connected to there though. All right, so there's that. You guys are all connected, and it goes that way. We got that one. Cool. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, so then what else? We got these streets probably don't help. Could make this come here. What we're gonna do is pull it this direction. So we're going to delete all through here because I want to get it away from this guy anyway. All of these can go away. Actually, you've got two, no, because we're pulling it in here, and that's right. Got 2 ways, and then, no, it's 4 ways then. Because you still got to go south, so we need a whole nother intersection. It would be either this Gigantor, which is way too big for the area, which seems like that's always the case. Or we go with one of these guys. Or we build it from scratch, which I really hate to do. We don't need to go south, though. We don't need to go south. It's still 3. I don't know what I'm thinking. We don't need to go south. It's still this one. Because we don't need to go south. We only go east, west, and north. Because we're already going here. This is coming in. Ah, it's that one that's the problem. We do technically have 4 ways that we're going. Because we got this side, we got this side, we got that one, and we got that one. We're going to have to customize it. Can almost guarantee it at this stage. Which makes me think we just keep the one that's there. Almost. But I don't know that it's in the right spot. It's the problem. So it's like we get the 2 lanes that come up, we make them meet this, then I plan it down. We tier these guys into this side, and then we can kind of leave some of this, in fact, just like it is. So you have the lanes that kind of merge. I think we do that, and this I might actually redo slightly north to where it feeds in a little cleaner. But let's make the highway go all the way down first. Let's finish out what we started here. So, we got this way too big. What's going on, Ice? How we doing? Let me see. We're doing this. Another person. Not who you think it is. Another person that's subscribed to me at this stage. All right, so I need to make this come down. Oh, by the way, I know Austin, you're on YouTube, and Ice, you're on Twitch, but there is a $1.91 sale right now going on for 1 month of Xbox Game Pass. I don't know if either of y'all are currently subscribing to that, but if you go on to Slick Deals, it was one of the advertisements on there I saw, and I don't think it's stackable, so you can't do like 6 months of it, but you can buy one and apply it from what they said. Now, I don't know why you couldn't stack it, but that's what it said. So that doesn't look good. We need to actually not let it come out. We need to go down. So let's probably right around it here. Go down further to, and then push that through, like there. And then we'll come in right here and do the same thing. So like 1, 2, yep, and then push that out. You gonna do it again, apparently. So we can soften that up. Soften that up. Okay. And then we can delete you for now. Sorry to hear you didn't get anything on your hunt, Ice. As always, next time. All right, so we got that. Coming out to here. And now we need to make sure this goes lower. So 1, 2. And then we're already flat there. So then we come back and we'll do it again. So we go 1, 2. That's about right. Man, not having this level really makes it hard. It's funny, in the video I was watching to do this, it looked so simple because the land was flat, and then I took it on, probably bit off more than I could chew. 1, 2. I'm just hoping that once I put it all in and I spend all this effort, that the idea behind it is sound, that the traffic's not terrible. Because I've done all this work to make a nice traffic zone in a sense of not having a highway go, or I'm having the highway go straight through my city, but that it's not on level, it's underground. Be good. That won't cause me more problems. Okay, so then we smooth. Yeah, the website does look sketchy, doesn't it? I wondered the same. I haven't actually gone to that one specifically, but I could figure about the same, to be honest. A lot of those are. For $2, may not be a big deal. I don't know. All right, so I think right here needs to be lower still. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll bring it back. Bring it forward. Okay. So that looks. Oh. Close. Ah. All right. That looks good. And then now, make this section here. And probably bring those rows down. Still need to solve this problem. And then do we need another? We don't need another corridor for this, so the highway literally is going to be next. So it's basically this cross section, and then we start the highway. So we go here, and then here. All right, and we need to go probably down a little further. So we come here, right click, and I'll push that back a little ways, push it forward. Ooh. Come with me, sir, this way. Okay. And then all right, and then now let's flatten that out so it comes down. Nice thing, there we go. All right. So then we've got that one, this one here. All right, so let's drag the streets down. So we'll do highway, 2 different directions parallel. They're on 0.25. Grab one, the other one mirrors it. And I almost wanted to say we come straight out of that. I didn't actually make that one side all that great, so we'll have to back it up slightly. About, let me undo the 180 there to about there. Looking good. And then we've got this to clean up here. This to clean up here. That probably can come straight out, and then we can make our deal somewhere, wherever we decide over here on the other end. But let's get this all to go. So we're going to come across here. We got this. Oh, cut this road here. And come across. We're at 90. Gosh dang it, I feel like I had it and I clicked. Okay, we got that one. And then the last one we have is this one. Man, that doesn't look deep enough. Why is it fighting me, damn it? How about that? All right. So we got the 2. Okay, so then here we have Let's look at it from this side because we're going to go back up, I think. So we're going to do an exit here. All right, so we're going to do an exit here. So we're going to do a one-way going up right here. We need that road further back, so we need to actually dig another road. So we come here, we go here, we go down, right? So we take the tool down to 20. Dig a little bit through here. And we try flattening that piece. And it doesn't work, because it doesn't work every time. So then we come back and we 1, 2, and we flatten. But I need to pick that inside piece. Flat. It's not doing it. These are the problems. I don't need to go that deep, but I have a feeling that once I push in here, it's going to come back up. So it be. It's not following what I want it to do. It's flattening it right back where it was, literally. Literally, that is no change, sirs. I have this person just floating in the air. All right, let's try this again. So we come here. Let's up this to 45. Right click. Oof, that went down really far. We do not need 45. Right click. That's better. And we come back to flatten. I just flipping flatten it all back. I don't want that. Let's go a bigger size that way. And now let's lower that. And flatten you. Fudgy McFudgersons. That's really deep now. And then, nah, it just evens it all out. I am really having a hard time with this. Lower. I actually raised it on that one. I think it's catching the side of the wall when I raise it on that one. All right, let's do this. Brush straight. Oh. Why is it not following? Delete bridge. What I was hoping it would do. Nah, it just did it. It filled it in. I was hoping it actually would come down with the side of the wall. All right, so the only other option I've got is I can delete this road. So I pushed it back in. That's funny. And then my mouse is going haywire. Where are you doing, mouse? Oh, mouse problems. And just FYI for myself, I also got about 5 minutes left, and I have to get going. Got dinner plans tonight. Fill it all in. Okay, so then now we push all of this back. That's so we don't run into the same issue. We'll delete the other side too. And then come back. Now we've got a little bit of that taken back. So now we go 4-lane. 4-lane road. Why isn't that 90? What you doing, Willis? Is that a different road? I think I jacked something else up. I feel like I chose the wrong road there. And it changes to 3, which is right. And I come back in here. I come in and I do. Well, hold on. Like that. Perfect. I mean, now it looks the same, but before it looked weird. I don't know what that was. And then 180. All right. And then now we can see a little of that wall this time, if you notice. Flatten with a little bit smaller brush. Yeah, see how we can flatten against that wall completely now? We couldn't do that before. And that, hopefully, will allow me to make the area go down. So we come here, we go 1. Oh, it's too much. Take 3. That's about right. And then we flatten with that depth in here. It's just ever so slight. Okay. Unfortunately, we're getting really close to having to go, but let's see if we can finish this bridge. Back. 90 and 90, perfect. This is an exit. So we're going to do from here, going up to 10. Oh, we don't need parallel. Yeah. Probably going to have to come backwards with it like we've had to. And we go down 0. Gosh dang it. I clicked and I didn't mean to. Kind of, but not really. Let's see. I don't select the spots. I mean, that's what I want, right? Like that. And then down to 0. Only I want it to go the other way. So we'll do like that. And then I want to come from 3-lane roads. We do a little dink here. And then we upgrade this from the outside. Right? And then we do the same thing over here, which I think that wall might be a problem. So we do 3-lane upgrade. Actually, just about okay. All right, and then now we can delete the connection. Come back, we do a 1-lane road from here. Is that lining up right? To here. And now we need to upgrade it to go up to there. Might have to redo that connection completely. It's not letting me upgrade it or change it. It's not letting me upgrade it. Okay, so we'll delete this. Come back in. We're pointing that direction. This is going to fail. I already see it. Yeah. You're going to fail. See it? It was up high and then it came back down. I don't think the connection is going to work. Let's try one more time. I got to go. Unfortunately. Oh, come on, man. Really? I want to come from here. I want to go up 10. Can you give me another option besides that one? Oh, dagnabbit, I forgot. We want to upgrade this to a 3-lane. 3-lane, upgrade, push it out like that. And then now we go up. From here we go up. Down, up to 10. There. Man, it's a beautiful thing when you figure it all out. Okay, so I got the other side to do, but I don't have enough time right now to do it. But there's our intersection for the off-ramps, and I want to do the on-ramp. And then we got one more here, and then that completes our underground sunken highway. And it goes right through our other side of town. So it goes through the right side, looking this direction. We got this one over here going the other direction, which don't know that I would go through all of this again, but we could technically sync the other side, but it's fine for now. And then we can start looking at building our downtown. Because now we got all the infrastructure laid down, we can handle the traffic. All right, I'm gonna stop the game here. Let's definitely make sure we save all hard work. Save room. And thanks for those that joined the live. Appreciate it, Austin, Iceman, Santa, and I will follow you back. Give me a little bit, and I'll do it while I'm at dinner. Y'all have a great rest of your evening, afternoons, and see you next time.